Police are trying to develop information on a suspect after a mass shooting at a bar. One person is dead and 8 others are hurt after the shooting, which happened early this morning. It happened at the Ultra Lounge east of Hampton Avenue near Kennedy Golf Course. Your reporter Gabrielle Vidal is live there for us this afternoon. And Gabby, this may all have started earlier in the night in Aurora.
That's correct, Michael. Apparently, according to police, that there was some sort of event happening in Aurora between these two groups, and there was a disturbance there that carried over into a supposed after party taking place here at Ultra Lounge, and that's where the shooting took place, on the patio and on the parking lot. Now, Denver police and anti-violence groups that we spoke to say that this incident speaks to a greater importance in making sure there are measures for conflict resolution that don't end in violence. Picking up the pieces after a violent weekend in Denver.
Sadness. Our objective was when everybody left was to make it home. And unfortunately, somebody didn't make it home, and a lot of people had to go get treatment.
One person killed and 8 others were injured outside Ultra Lounge on Sunday in an altercation between two groups that Denver police say started in Aurora and ended at what was believed to be an after party here.
I think one of the challenges that we face in our city, all over our city, is that there are far too many people that have access to guns and just don't have the appropriate conflict resolution skills to keep disturbance or a disagreement from escalating into gun violence.
Denver police say that's why they often connect with violence interrupters, like those who work at Struggle of Love, to stop retaliatory events from escalating.
We understand we can't stop everything, but we do stop more than actually happens. It was just unfortunate we couldn't get ahead of this one because we weren't familiar with the actual issue.
Malcolm Riley says in cases like what happened at Ultra Lounge, they would normally sit down with each individual group or person, get to the root of the problem, and mediate a peaceful resolution.
Conflict resolution, clear communication, and understanding. Those are the ways to do it.
But says it starts with a willingness to reach out for help.
If you don't know how to talk to someone, call us. We'll teach you. If you have some issues that's underlying, we have a mental health team that can help you. If your issue is hunger and that makes you angry, we can feed you. No matter what, we have means to help.
And police say that they are still investigating the shooting. Struggle of Love tells us that they do know some of the victims that were involved in this incident, though they're not releasing names at this time or speaking about their condition. In Denver, Gabrielle Vidal covering Call to First.